The Aztecs will put total leather to crank us up. The returner will field it and bring it back. He's forced out of bounds at his own 19-yard line. An excellent job of coverage on that one. From the gun, give on the inside. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Red Wolves can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first. On second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
And the Red Wolves come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Johnson wants to throw it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Punt is on its way. Here's the return. Coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. They'll try the run. Breaks into the open. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
Defensively, you'll take the slow death. You'll take 3, 4, 5 yards a pop, but you can't give up the massive plays. You got to do a better job containing the football, making them run the guys, and get him on the ground. For goodness sakes, this guy is fast, I know, but defensively, we got to swarm to the football and get him on the ground.
Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
QBs and receivers on third down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure. The quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
And the Aztecs looking to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
That is great job by this defense, coming up big on fourth down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on fourth down.
They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Johnson looking to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
safe to say this defense sets the tone for their football team. They were the reason they won the last time out, and they are putting the clamps down on their opponent early in this one.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking to scramble. Got room to work. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. The Red Wolves are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Now that's a throw in the drag route where you just got to have patience. You got to let your wide receiver clear through all the bodies in the middle of the field, and they just couldn't hook up on that one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
The Rattlers be tickling people, man.
They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays.
Turning it on.
Little Tootsie Tingler.
Corral, but not before. He picked up the first down.
I like the QB here. Very decisive, understanding I get the ball to my slot guy. He can make plays after it. Like the quickness, the speed, the elusiveness. You watch it, man. Just he catches the football, and a big play can happen. And you saw after the catch, man, he's got some wheels.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Wolves.
Yeah, this offense, man, they look good. They looked great last week, obviously putting up huge numbers. Again this week, coming out the gates in the first quarter with the scoring drive. This offense is putting the college football world on notice.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, as you know, there is a fight for the Cy-Hawk going on between Iowa and Iowa State, and we finally have a winner. Iowa State delivered the type of thrashing generally reserved for homecoming games in Ames. Thing is, this was a road victory, and a win like this is going to resonate throughout the Big 12. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Throwing right. He's got it. Turns it on in midfield. A big play. Gets it into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 44.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, and now the defense is really on its heels. Quarterback now breaking the field. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
This is the most annoying thing in the world for a defense, is when you start to play all these plays and all these pass concepts and routes, and then you let the quarterback get outside the pocket, and he takes off, and he gets a first down. Like, so much to defend. That is the hardest thing to defend, because you don't know where it's going to happen on the field and when it's going to happen.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
He'll try to do it himself. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble. He's
pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
The Aztecs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Durham. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that they're looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws right in those holes. Get those first downs. Get those big chunks.
Touchdown, Aztecs! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Quick strike complete. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Red Wolves are facing 3rd and inches. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. Past the 45. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Motion from the back. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man down the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way. This guy's
That was pretty cool, wasn't it? I like that little thing, that little dilemma shit they got going on.
Now the chance to pay off that big play from just
I sent you it too. I don't know if you probably don't got Twitter no more.
The quarterback from getting a read. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play in the linebacker.
Did you see the like thing, the map they have of like each person's little area? Like MFAM. Oh, I have to send it to you.
Got his man quickly. And he cruises his way to
Yeah, it's like claiming.
touchdown, Red Wolves. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over.
That's Nick Merckx. Nick Merckx is like, he's like, this dude has fucking 80K viewers, man.
Especially in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. He's going to run it. At the 35, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Yeah, we dropped that shit off quick, didn't we?
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of...
Looking deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got room on the return.
It's also the steadiness of this game right now. Like, it's not... It wasn't like overhyped either.
What a play there.
And the thing I sent you, did you watch the whole like 6-minute video that one day? I don't know if you... Dude, the content that they have.
Securing the football and forcing the turnover.
And that ball's on the ground behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And I like that this offense is continuing to try to stay balanced and hand him the football and show confidence. He put the ball on the deck last week. They still rewarded him, still giving the football. But, man, you cannot continue to put the ball on the ground and expect to continue to get carries.
The hand to the running back. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Off play action. Pocket breaking down. Got it behind the line. It's Huff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
And the Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. Dropping back, it's Durham. Makes the catch. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The inside handoff. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
The Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week he wasn't going to try to press. He was just going to go out in this game, be himself, knowing the numbers and the stats would come. He's off to a great start in this game.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Making side adjustments here. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping them up and getting to the ground.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Fires to the right. There were serious revolutions on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're at 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. And he missed it. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 35, he's loose. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the 2nd half and start making some plays.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Addison.
And here comes money down for this offense. 3rd down execution is a premium. You work on it all week ad nauseum for these moments when you can execute when the field starts to shrink.
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the 1st half.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Durham. And first half turnover can swing momentum. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
Well, that's a huge moment here in the game at the end of the first half because the offense is trying to march down the field. They're trying to cut into the opponent's lead. But with that interception and with that return, the defense now, they put their team in an opportunity to pad their lead with more points here at the end of the first half.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Had to throw it before he wanted. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. Out of the gun. The running back has it. Running through contact. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Charlotte fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to Akron. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. He's looking deep. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And what a turn of events as this defense gets to pick 6.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Back to throw. It's Durham. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And we've already seen this movie early in this football game, and he already has a touchdown, and they're seeking him again. And there's a reason. He can run, right? Like, he's one of their go-to guys on the outside, and you can tell they're trying to use him early and often in this offense.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires.
I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense here. Late in the first half, they're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Wolves will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the 3rd quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
They really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Looking to throw, it's Durham. Quickly complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the 2nd half moving forward.
The Aztecs will snap it on 1st and 10. Let's it fly. Touchdown, San Diego State. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point is good. They still trail 35-14. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give on the inside. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. He was loose and setting sail, and they stop him at the 6-yard line.
And how about the wheels? Makes the big play. And listen, Palmer, when you mess up early in the game, you put the ball on the turf, you want to make it up, that's a great way to do it right there.
Yeah, he's been playing motivated, and this coaching staff, they haven't quit on him. They've kept him a big part of the game plan. He's paying off that confidence.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
And nice job by the defense. The quarterbacks had some good success running the football. All eyes on him. They were locked in. They had nowhere to go with the football, and I like it. They finished the run with a nice physical tackle, get an extra lick on that QB.
Now he's going to glide away from pressure. They're working that left side. Touchdown, Arkansas State. A great catch and run for 6.
And another good touchdown drive by this offense. And how about the start to the season? Blowout win in game 1. Blowout win looking like in game 2. This unit's clicking. They're looking like a team that will be reckoned with when the playoffs start late in the year.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Set to kick this one away.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. There's certainly still a hill to climb, but they've got to make sure these drives pay off. Got a touchdown last time. Can they back it up here?
Well, and it's amazing in a football game how sometimes they'll surprise you with what you do. Once you get settled and you realize what's going on, now I'm comfortable with it. Jesse, this offense looked comfortable on its last drive.
They sure did. It looked like they started to find some momentum. So now it's on this defense to stop that, all right? You're a little bit upset based on what just happened the previous drive. You've got to bow up again and go back to what was working earlier in this game.
Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down.
I know the offense is...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Just nosing into enemy territory at the 49. It's 1st and 10.
Black 24. Here we go.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a heat. Can't find a man, and he'll be not. At the 40.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Good gain on the return. This defense has set them up with a big play.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Give to the back.
Yep.
Not a whole
Good little karate hand, karate style.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot around. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
There you go. D-Mop. D-Mop boy, something else.
From the gun, running back on the move. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the
What'd Jeremy say?
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. Grab near the sticks. It's Addison. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Crash on him. Lose it all.
Keeping it on the ground with the single back. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Johnson wants to throw it. Here's the pressure. Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds right around the 10-yard line.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying.
Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good.
Shut up, dude.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week to week, it's so tough to figure the ACC, which is why this one is notable. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Louisville. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that?
I knew it was about to be once you said you haven't been here a year. I hate people do that.
They're testing the right side here. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
At least give you half or something, you know.
To control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front?
And then you'll have to go another, what, 2 weeks till you get paid the other job, so you go a month.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7.
Jeez, boy, that's tough. And you just had to fork out for the air conditioner and everything.
Looking to follow.
Yeah.
Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. Looking for more room. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter,
Is Lauren working right now?
Struggling with his decision making.
Well, that's good.
At least in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what
pulling
we
in
saw
a
in the
little
first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. He's going to have to read the field.
Well, Carson and everybody.
Get back in this football game.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here.
Not happening.
Will the beatdown continue, or is this a
$200
for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th.
Yeah, it's miscellaneous. So when will you come up now? Christmas?
It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Yeah, you did say Shania.
Line getting set on 2nd down.
I think one of the first times I've heard you say Shania, like, really casually.
Johnson looking to throw. Lets it fly. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion because that hasn't happened often for this
Yeah.
guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Looking for the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Obviously, this game hasn't gone the way they would have liked. But
Dude, your cousin hot.
Moments and things that you can build on. How about that? Going out, getting an interception. Yeah, they're being more. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play. There's a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
She's a looker for sure, boys.
They'll start this drive with a pass.
A little weird.
Fires to the wideout. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And
what would you do if she was?
Good return on the interception.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's passion, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
The give from the gun. Touchdown, Red Wolves! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down
Cheer, guys.
situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
How long did we wait the other day? About 30 minutes, probably.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field to make these
Sound like
explosive
you're munching on
plays.
something
And
right
now,
now.
huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Back to pass. The short hands.
Publix has a lot of dip too, man.
Oh, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Hey, that's a great job executing the drag route. You
Okay.
just bring the big fella across the formation, wait for him to come open. Quarterback does a good job seeing him, finds him in the hole, hits him. Perfect job.
Got the quick pass. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch of these receivers. A lot of times you see so much.
He wants to go deep. Oh, he had it. The
Oh,
deep ball
foot.
was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Oh, that little area.
It's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Just keep slinging it. Using the quick game. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. And on that third and short, I don't think he was unhappy to see that zone.
Nope, it's a great job by the offense. Hey, see where the holes in the zone are? Sit down. You only need a little bit of yards on this third down. Get the conversion. Move the sticks.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Aztecs.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game.
What?
Scoring
One
that
play what?
touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
They want to see if they can score the deuce.
Here we go.
They'll go to the air. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
2-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time he just tried to force it into a tiny window. It ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
56, San Diego State, 20.
They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves
You gotta look and see if
offense
she's
can get
live.
It's hard enough to stop
Live
these guys,
action.
let alone when they get field position like this. They scored last time, and this time, there he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy
He's a
had
little punk.
12
Bruh, I
touchdowns.
crack up so much with Nick.
4
They'll
or
be
5
like,
of them might have been in
Nick
this
and Tim
game.
like, where's Cloakzy? And they're like, I don't know, the motherfucker went to bed at 7 a.m. this morning.
He's going to take a chance.
They're like, what do you do in your spare time? He's like, last night I went to the bar.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17.
He hangs out with, there's a bunch of them, I say bunch, there's a few streamers he lives by and hangs out with.
Let's see what this offense
They all live in
is
Florida.
this time.
Closey just goes random, like, he just,
Might be calling a hot route. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit
compound.
like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle. It's Huff. They finally
you gotta get
him
a,
on the ground,
you have to
but
get an
he's
extender,
got
Wi-Fi
for the
extender.
first down.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Complete to the left.
Oh, nice.
Some yardage and get it to the 33.
Like, it was like, as soon as I left, Cap's like, what the hell?
One positive you're going to take away from this game is that your players don't quit, and they're still willing to fight. There's obviously a lot of things they've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
I think it's a good sign for coaches to see that their team is still fighting. And they're getting blown out in this game. Nothing has gone their offense's way. They've been outmatched. But here in the fourth quarter, you like to see guys competing. You like to see guys still trying to fight. Because as a coach, you want to know the next time you take the field, which guys you can depend on and what you can build off of.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with second and short.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football.
Y'all have fun in that bitch this weekend, boys.
You don't want to snap it too quickly.
No, you're not. You said you wasn't.
Safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Maybe
you just got to execute. You got to be aware.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half, and it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the back.
You got a whole month left. Where are you going to put in December? Do you not keep your vacation?
Move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Johnson wants to throw it. Immediately fires to the middle. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And the Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
42 Spider.
They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling. Everything has worked. That's why they've built this lead. They've had a great day today.
A good kind. Refrigerator ice, cuz.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line.
Forget about it, cuz.
This quarterback part of their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this quarterback has had a lot of success boarding this defense with his legs. That time, though, there was nowhere to go. Give the defense credit. They won their one-on-ones up front. Tremendous speed getting to him and bringing him down for a TFL.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Caught in the backfield. It's Stevens. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north. But the defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
Jeremy said, now's my chance.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's picked off at the goal line.
Never say die attitude, and I love that, especially these young players, because they're out there competing. And I know scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football game, but I just love kids that are competing until there's zeros on the clock.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He wants to change this route. Bring in the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try?
I'll tell you.
Give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee.
Jeez.
And go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game.
And that's perfect for this offense. Backed up.
100 already.
Make a play to create space. Get some momentum going on this drive. Just what the offense needed to start this thing.
They had this offense backed up. Now they have to be staggering. Can they deliver another punch on 1st and 10 from inside the 4? Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted
Damn.
in the end zone. It'll be second
I'll look at
down.
mine in a second.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches.
2,000.
in the game, so
Go
take
look.
another
You can
shot
hover
there.
above
Every
it.
time he has looked his way, good things have happened, and that's one of the very few times in this game.
He'll take a shot. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, trailing this much in the 4th quarter, the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Push him.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's going to go down as time has run out.
Damn. In Cyberpunk?